the clinical negligence team at Slater and Gordon, we come across all sorts of cases. There'll be cases where the labour hasn't gone very well and mum might have sustained quite serious injuries during the birth, perhaps because she wasn't monitored appropriately or decisions weren't made quickly enough. It might be that she suffered an injury at the time during labour which wasn't picked up until months, years afterwards, which means that the injury became more serious. Or in the alternative, there might be harm to the baby. It can range from less serious, such as shoulder dystocia, and then moving to the sort of more serious scale of things where babies are born and they are brain damaged. If you feel that that something awful has happened during your treatment, during labour or delivery, there's a lot of emotions running high, but it might be that you would want to contact the treating doctors and try to find out what's happened. And if that's not successful, then perhaps making a formal complaint to the hospital would be a good idea, because that means that you can get some sort of understanding of what's happened. There is an organisation called PALS, and they will help you to make the complaint if you're not comfortable doing it yourself, or if you just need a bit of support going through the procedure. The procedure is that you write a letter outlining the issues that you might have with your treatment and asking them to explain the reasons for that treatment, and then they'll either respond in writing or there might be a meeting with you and the treating doctors and probably the management of the hospital as well, dependent on how serious the complaint is. After an event like this has happened and after you feel that you might have exhausted all avenues with the hospital or your treating doctors, you still might not feel satisfied, and if that's the case, then you should seek advice from a solicitor. So a lawyer can help by considering what's happened to you basically, and whether or not there's any cause for you to bring a claim. We can come and see you, we can take all your information, all your details, have a look at any doctor's letters you might have, and try and assess your case from there. On the occasions where something has gone wrong, then we can go through all the details with you, we can look at medical records, we can instruct experts, and we can determine whether or not that that situation should or shouldn't have happened. And if it shouldn't have happened, then we can bring a claim on your behalf or baby's behalf.